welcome to the channel, welcome to the hair experience. We were driving down the street. I needed to make a video and had stuff to do, so I figured I'd do it driving down the road. So anyways, welcome to the channel. What we talk about here is hair systems, hair replacement, bonding it, cutting it, cleaning it, installing it, maintaining it, and a life with it. Subscribe below, it's important to Curtis. EBOOK will teach you how to do it all. Starter kit to get you everything you need. And that 20% off coupon, that'll get you hair. Just saying. MyHairExperience.com, throwing it out there. What are we talking about today? Shut the f up, Curtis. We are talking about bleach knots. Guys, this is a huge, 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 huge subject, and it's a big deal. Everybody's had problems with bleach knots. I don't care where the system comes from. I don't care who sells it, who makes it, who bleaches them, who don't bleach them. I'm telling you, you're gonna run into it from anybody that you buy a hair unit from, period. You might get a great one, you might get a good one, you might get a terrible one. I have seen one terrible one come from Top Lace, but it got stopped at John at Top Lace. So you've got quality control in China, guys. They actually do the bleaching to start with. Then quality control in the States, when it hits somebody like John or wherever the unit's sold from, is actually, sorry guys, I'm having to watch the road, obviously I can't watch the camera. It'll hit quality control in the States wherever it goes, and then that distributor will either decide to bleach the knots again or not do anything about it. Here's the problem. There's a few things. Whenever they put that knot into the system, depending on the hair color and how dark it is, you can only bleach the hair so much before the hair turns fragile. That's just as simple as it gets. So if you've got something like a 1, 1B, a 2 like mine, 3, 4, something up in that range, bleaching their knots to make them perfect are going to cause the longevity of the unit to go down very, 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 very fast. So there's this fine line between bleaching the knots and making it look good and not like you got plugs in your head, or getting some time out of the unit and actually being able to use it. So if you guys get a system home and it's a 2 like mine and you can see the knots a little bit, it's just par for the course, guys. It's just part of it. And some people are gonna say, no, you can bleach the knots perfect. Yes, you can bleach the knots perfect. You're 100% correct. But the time that it takes for that knot to break because of the bleach has broken down the hair follicle so much. Oh, where am I going?
Winn-Dixie.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm driving, sorry guys. I gotta go to Winn-Dixie. So yeah, it will destroy the hair. Let me pull in here real quick so I don't get hit by the wife in the head. And you'll get to see my dog, I think, too, because I gotta hold her while the wife goes in the store. So anyways, back to what I was talking about. Where the hell is this place? There it is. Okay. Back to what I was talking about. You can... it's just that fine line that we dance with the bleach destroying the knot actually functioning for a very short period of time after it's just destroyed by bleach, or actually getting a decent time out of it and being able to barely see the knot. That's kind of what we, come here baby, come here. That's kind of what we're dealing with. So when you go, you have a knotted system. Okay baby, stand by. When you have a knotted system like in a Swiss lace or a French lace, that knot exists. When you go to a polyurethane system or a thin skin or new gen or whatever that is, you actually get a thing called V-looped. It's just like it sounds. It V-loops from the bottom, the 2 hairs come out, okay? And then you do not have an option to see a knot because the knot doesn't exist. But that has a downfall too. Because of how thin the unit is, like on the 0.03, like the system that I wear, and you guys can see, you know, my thing's fading away slowly, but it is still there. The 0.03 will... the knot will break out of the thin skin and you lose the hair totally, just like that, if that makes any sense. So that's why a thin skin really doesn't last as long as everything else, because it can't hold the hair. When you're going to bleach a knot, I've seen it done. I've seen it done multiple times. There's a couple of guys on YouTube who have done it. There's a couple of guys who have done it right and did it great and it worked out good. I've personally never done it myself. I would not risk it. That's just me though, because I'm not that slick. I'm a klutz when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I'm just honest, and I would rather admit it, that I would probably just burn the hair and destroy it. That's it. The learning lesson to take from this video, guys, is if you get a unit and it's a lace system, a French lace, Swiss lace, monofilament, whatever it is, you're going to have to deal with those knots to a certain extent. That knot should be at least 50% or less the color of what the hair that it is to be acceptable. Roughly 50% less color in whatever that hair color base is, say a 2, it should be half of what that color is to be an acceptable knot. Now you're gonna see some random ones here or there that are gonna be probably the full darkness of whatever the hair is. That's pretty normal too, because I do not hit all of them. Another thing is, if you're worried about bleach knots, guys, nobody really sees up here. Nobody's looking at the top of your head. Nobody's even checking up there. Nobody sees anything. Be concerned with here, down. All right, they're down, guys. It's really the biggest concern you have. And if you're gonna bleach the knots all the way back, you're just asking for that unit to fall apart that much faster. So quality control is a really big deal whenever it comes to the States, also at the distributor in China. And for you guys that know these things are made in China, 95% of them, probably 95 to 98% of them are made in China. If anybody's telling you they're made somewhere else, hey, it's a possibility, but highly unlikely. They might be boxed in Ireland, let's say, or Europe somewhere, but they're made in freaking China. So just understand that, guys. That's what I got today. Bleaching the knots, be very careful. And if you get something, send me some pictures. You guys know you can reach out to me on the contact me section on myhairexperience.com and show me what you got. I mean, if it's good or bad, show me what you got. So anyways, that's what I got. Subscribe below. It's super important to me. EBOOK could teach you how to do it all. Pow, 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 pow. I'm kind of being silly today. That's what I got, guys. Thanks, and we'll see you in a couple days. Peace out.